It could
Love
be
him,
JB talking like a whale.
like Dory.
How are you doing?
What's up, you guys? We are back for another week of Not Your Average Fangirls.
Woo!
I am very pleased because I'm gonna be seeing Sunmi on tour. Woo!
Are
Yay.
you going?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna go, bitch. She's gonna be in Seattle. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Amazing.
I'm gonna go. Anyway, I'm Kat, and yes, I'm gonna see Queen Sunmi.
Hi, it's Cynthia, and I just made some jalapeno poppers.
Wow.
They're back.
Continued.
The jalapeno poppers.
Also, I look young. Okay. That's also every week. That's every day. Every second.
Every second of your life.
Every day. Hi, everyone. It's Terica, and Hobie's birthday is next month. Yay!
Yay,
And mine. Thanks,
celebration.
Terica.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Damn. Hello, everybody. My name is Carolina, and it's another week of my dumbass self. Hey, can't wait for my dad jokes, y'all. Hey.
There's been a lot of news actually this week. So I feel like when we were away and I didn't look up shit every week, it didn't seem like a lot because I wasn't looking into it. But now that like I'm back into watching everything and reading everything, I'm like, God, K-pop is ridiculous.
I know, like, I always say that this is why we created this podcast. So everybody that's listening, you know, we do the research for you. We tell you what's popping in the K-pop world, and you
can carry on and eat those jalapeno poppers, girl.
Yeah, you just do what you gotta do. You can be at work chopping up some onions. I don't know what you do for a living, but if you chop up onions, listen to us while you're chopping onions, okay? Just,
Just chill.
we got you.
Everybody needs their dosage of K-pop. Like, let's start off the podcast with news from Stray Kids. They released a video called Step Out 2019, and it was like a highlight reel of what they've accomplished in 2018, and it was like announcing all of the stuff that 2019 has in store, I guess, for them, and it said world tour. And I blanked out.
So, you know what this means, everybody. Save your motherfucking coins, because Stray Kids coming to Snatch. They gonna be... you know what? I'm not ready.
They are on my vision
so
board
hyped
to see this year. Though one of the few groups I am allowing myself to see because, I have to see BTS 7 times.
Yep.
So I will be there.
Yeah, we have a whole plan.
Yes.
We're only allowing ourselves like 2 groups or so, and then the rest is on BTS.
See, y'all, this my thing. I cannot.
And then there's me and Carolina. We're like, oh, ATEEZ? Check. Oh, Sunmi? Check. Oh, Astro? Okay.
Hot shot, got it. Anybody coming to Florida? Let's go. Like,
Anyone coming within a 40-minute flight, you got it.
Listen, I got responsibilities and loyalty to one group.
Yeah, this is a tough year for us, so we have to go all out. When it's your turn to have a tough year with GOT7, then you'll understand.
We're saying it's a tough year for us, and we gotta do it. Because, what's gonna happen.
oh, they're going to a military. That's right.
Yeah.
Carolina! I swear you got no, social cue at all.
Wait, they still got 3 years.
Yeah.
So y'all still got 3 years before
That's
Jin
like
enlist.
one in BTS world, okay?
No, that's 3 more tours.
No, that's 3 more years.
Yeah, that's 3 more years.
Like, y'all are good, man. Live in the now.
Live in the now. Oh my, okay, whatever. Anyway.
Other news. So Stray Kids is doing all this stuff, doing a tour, and they did announce Australian dates already, I believe. So that's
Malaysia
pretty
too.
awesome.
Singapore, I think.
Yes,
Bangkok.
different Asian countries, and they're gonna take over. And I mean, I'm okay with it. So, but another tour news, like Kat mentioned, Sunmi's going on tour. So she's gonna be out here in the USA. So make sure that you go see her if you are nearby or if you can fly out. And Astro announced that they are going to be on tour as well. So that's really exciting. I'm sad that I won't be able to go to that because that's like the babies we saw grow up.
Astro was my very first signed K-pop album.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
You still have it?
I do, and it's all of them. It's
Good.
not like this one member crap that they've been doing lately. Yeah.
I love it.
Me with my boys album. Even though technically my boys album isn't signed by all the members because it's when Hwal was not doing promotions with the boys.
Yeah.
So I only have 10 or 11 members, not 12. So, one day when I meet Hwal, I'm going to be like, sign this.
Sign this, well, thank you.
I have a signed album that you can't get anymore because it's signed by all of Pentagon.
Same, Terica.
Sad day.
She just went there.
Starting off here, there's a lot of tours being announced already, so we know
And
that
it's
2019.
January.
Yep,
You're right.
and it's only the 20th day of January, so we already
It's like
know.
that little Uzi. It's like that little Uzi meme. It's only our 20-something day out here. I don't know.
I don't know. So yeah, so I know that this year is gonna be another year full of tours because K-pop is the thing now.
Okay, me and Carolina are gonna lay back right now. I'm gonna relax now while these two talk about this. Go ahead, go for it.
Woo!
So, thank you. As Big Hit representatives, here it's time for the BTS comic book that was just released. Basically, what happened is if you know about BTS, you know that there's the universe that they have created that no one knows for sure what's going on. You just know something's going on. And you just don't know what it is.
Me and Carolina are gonna be here for the reaction, so stay tuned for those. Go ahead.
Yes.
And basically, they are releasing a comic book and we get 2 chapters every week.
Is it 2? I thought they were just doing 1 a week. Either way, you get something every week.
So sidebar, but when this was all released, I didn't really know that this was released when it happened, right? So all I read on Twitter was Jungkook died and Jin killed him, and I was like, is there a fanfic out there, like that it became viral or something?
Plus,
and that's
all
when
I was reading was Cookie's dead. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
There were
I
a
was
lot
so
of cases
confused.
of that where people who said that they were friends, like local friends and real life friends, were just like, I'm so sorry about your loss. Like, I heard. But if you want to read a really depressing fanfic about BTS dying, you should read Brotherhood. It's actually really good. That's my plug.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna save the pain. That sounds really painful.
Only one person dies, I promise, but it's great.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're gonna just give you guys the Spark Notes version. So we're gonna call it Save Me Spark Notes because that is the name of the comic
Wow,
book.
genius.
Thank you.
Amazing.
All right, so we're gonna just start with Jin.
A man.
It's the year 2022.
Holy shit, that's the future.
Jin, he's been in the U.S., the United States. He just,
Jin has been in.
yeah, he's just been chilling in the States,
Relatable.
Because he said, what are friends? So he just graduated and left.
You're right. He said he didn't have any friends.
Okay, so Jin has graduated from the States. He hasn't been back to Korea in a minute, and he decides to go back to Korea and check up on all his quote-unquote friends.
He finds Namjoon, and he's in jail.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What he do?
What he do?
He beat this guy's ass.
He beat someone up?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Jin's driving through the city. He goes to this gas station and he sees his good friend Namjoon and decides to avoid him like we do with all of our high school friends out in public.
Right.
So he sees that he's getting into like kind of an argument, but he decides to just leave it alone. And then something happens. He decides to go back and talk to Namjoon. But Namjoon's boss is like, he don't work here anymore because he's in jail because he beat up the old guy that you stole, the rich guy that you saw happening and didn't do anything about. So Jin goes to visit Namjoon in jail.
Wow. Okay, so what you're telling me is he let his friend go to jail and then said, you know what?
No, he didn't see it
He
happening.
didn't see it happening. He just saw like the man
He
pull
saw
up
him.
and saw like Namjoon talking to the man, and he was just like, okay, whatever. Like it hadn't.
And he left.
He left before it
Oh,
happened.
so you ignore your friend.
Right?
Wow.
So you ain't even gonna be there for the homie? Okay, so strike one against Jin.
He was
you bitch.
nervous because he
Okay.
hadn't seen them in forever. So he's like, I'll just talk to him later. He's working.
Also, while he's just driving, after seeing Namjoon, and then he sees Cookie. And he sees him just, about to cross the street, going to school because, he's younger than him.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, is that Jungkook? And then, yep, that's him.
It's Cookie. Oh shit.
He didn't see him, though.
Oh,
He didn't talk to him. And he just drove off. And he said, no, it's fine. I shouldn't talk to him. When he visits Namjoon in jail, this is when it gets real fucked up.
Oh shit. Okay, so it's already fucked up that he's visiting his friend in jail that he was prevented going to jail.
He didn't
But
know.
okay.
He didn't know, and he couldn't. Okay, whatever. Go, Terica.
So this is all happening because he's ignoring people.
Yeah. Well,
No.
so we see Namjoon in jail, and he's asking them about the other boys. He asks them what happened. Namjoon tells a story that he got into altercation with this guy at his job. his boss wanted to help and say that we can just do like, like a settlement. And the guy is like, you're too poor to do a settlement. And then June's like, you know what? I don't want to settle. Like, he deserved what he got. So after we hear the story about how he gets to jail, Jin's like, well, what about the other boys? They didn't help. Like, you still talk to them, right? And that's when Namjoon said, well...
He got the tea. He got the tea.
You didn't know? You see, Jungkook, he dead.
Oh.
Whoa! You he saw Cookie walking
What?
the store.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, no, he thought he saw a boy that reminded him of Cookie, but
Oh
and
my God! It was his ghost.
he dead too.
What? What you mean Yoongi's dead?
Yoongi dead too.
Yeah, he dead too.
He did.
For what?
For what?
For what? She acted like he got a life sentence.
What he did?
Who killed him?
So Cookie
killed
dead.
him?
Yoongi dead.
I will avenge my man. The fuck you
I will
mean he's
revenge
dead?
Cookie's death.
Why is it Yoongi and Cookie that are dead?
Right, both the Carolinas men.
Why?
Yep, Yoongi
Wow.
dead. Jungkook's dead. Let's see. Hope's in the hospital. What for?
my God.
We don't know. And no one knows where the heck Jim and Orte is at this point in the game.
Oh hell!
At
no.
that point at that point in the story, they're like, Jimmy, I don't know, he missing.
Yeah.
Tay, he gone too. I don't know.
Just
where-
I don't know.
That? It's just
What?
Jim is missing. Y'all ain't even gonna put him on a milk carton or nothing.
Nah.
Put some missing signs. or
Missing
something?
sign.
Nope, he just
What the
gone.
fuck?
He just gone.
He's just gone.
He gone, girl.
I already got the description on the missing carton. Jimin, 5'1", looks like a mochi. That's all you need.
5'1".
He's not even 5'1".
He
Put
looked
that
like
on a
it.
poster.
He looked like it.
So after we leave good old
living
Namjoon
rap doll.
in jail, I'm assuming that at this point Jin's off to go purchase his free Namjoon shirt. But as he leaves the jail, he sees these reporters and people going crazy, and he sees this boy that he recognized, and it's Tay.
It's my man.
Oh.
My man's in jail, and you know what? Also,
Again? Another one?
Another one?
Yeah.
I'm like DJ Khaled right now. Another one?
So we got 2 in jail and 2 dead.
Oh my God.
One missing.
listen.
So we got 2 dead, 1 on the brink of death because he's in the hospital, 1 missing, we don't know if he's dead or not, and then 2 in prison, and then Jin.
So he sees Tay, and he's still looking fine as fuck in this comic book version. Honestly, he looks so good. Anyway, so he sees Tay. He's just like, what the fuck? Basically, in those words. And he finds out the reason why he's in jail is because of his dad.
What his dad do?
He killed his dad.
Oh. God damn. So Namjoon beating people up, Tay killing motherfuckers.
Listen, that man deserved it,
He
and
had to go.
I will stand by my man.
You get it? Tay killing motherfuckers, his mom and his dad.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh my god.
On his way home, he's thinking about everything, and Jin's
Who,
really
Tay?
Jin
Oh, I was like, I thought he was in jail.
I
Okay.
know.
Jin.
is on his way home, and he's real upset. Finding
Is he
out.
driving again?
Yes, he's
Yes.
driving again.
He needs to stop doing that. Obviously, bad shit be happening. Okay,
And
continue.
then he just gets real upset.
I mean, like,
Go
you
ahead,
would
Turk.
if all your best friends are missing and dead and shit. But okay.
Seriously.
He gets real upset, and then boom, whack, bam, out of nowhere, Cookie's just...
Oh wait.
What?
Oh wait, doesn't he go to sleep and then
No,
the
I
cat?
thought he hit him first. And
But
then
Jungkook's
he
dead
hit
already.
He hit
No,
Cookie.
Jungkook's dead already.
Oh
Remember?
my
So
God,
hold
what the
up.
fuck
How
is-
he gonna hit Jungkook if Jungkook dead? Was it a different Jungkook? Damn.
It goes back a lot, back and forth, to show you what happened
God.
and all that jazz.
I think he went home and he
went home?
Well, to the place he's staying in Korea. Where we're not.
Yeah, right. Not in the U.S.
Yeah, he went to his bed, whatever. He goes to sleep and he has a dream, or so he thinks. And the day starts over again.
Oh.
And then he sees Namjoon again. But the thing is that he doesn't remember. He just wakes up and he's like, I had a weird dream. And then he just goes back to his regular day. And then again, he runs into Namjoon, doesn't say anything. And then this time he doesn't see Jungkook. Why? Because
He's dead.
No. Go ahead, Terka.
Oh, wait, what?
What?
Okay.
What?
I'm confuddled.
So,
What the hell?
okay. He's driving back. In the first time that we read that story, he sees Jungkook, or so he thinks, or he
Okay.
sees someone that looks like Jungkook, right? In
But
this
Jungkook's
time,
dead.
yes, but in this time that he's going and driving through again, he doesn't that doesn't happen. But he's still driving, And then, out of nowhere, this is when it happens.
Then, out of nowhere, he hits Jungkook.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, because it goes back and forth.
He's dead.
He's okay. No, he keeps reliving the day. So he finds out he's dead from
the first
time from Namjoon in jail. Then he goes home and he has a dream about a mystical cat. Then he wakes up and he's reliving the day. So he goes back to visit Namjoon again.
So you telling me he time traveled?
Yes. Because of this mystical cat. Because before he went to sleep, he was so upset. He's like, I would give anything to be able to fix this. And then he meets this mystical cat that's like, bet.
Okay, so he said, I'll do anything to fix this, but then still doesn't talk to me.
I know, but he doesn't.
Fucks up. He loses his memory. So when he goes back in time, he doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember. He just thinks it's a regular day.
Fix anything?
We'll get there.
So he goes back to Namjoon's job. The same thing happens. He doesn't talk to him. He's like, oh, I'll just talk to him later. And then as he's driving, he hits something, and that something is his best friend.
He hits someone.
Yeah,
he hits Cookie.
It's Cookie.
Oh my God.
Dead.
He kills Cookie. Does Jin go to jail now?
No, because then he goes to sleep.
Then he goes to sleep.
What? Excuse me? Your best friend just died. You killed him.
He had like a mental breakdown. Anyway, so he didn't fall asleep. So
he meets the mystical cat again?
Yeah, and the mystical cat tells him, hey, you're going to relive the day. You got to remember. You got to try to remember shit. And then again, he relives the day. He goes back in time.
But he doesn't remember again.
Yep.
And once again, he hits his friend.
Oh my God.
He hits him again. So the cat gets mad. The cat's like, this is how you remember things. I'm going to teach you ways to remember, blah, blah, blah. So then he goes back to sleep. And this time when he wakes up, he remembers.
Why he do write it in his hand? Because same.
The theory is that that's why he has a camcorder all the time in all the music videos.
Oh, that's why he's recording everything.
So
and writing everything down.
That the webtoons are connecting to the actual
music videos? Yeah.
Video.
A lot of the comic drawings are actual music videos. So you see Yoongi in I Need You. You see
Okay,
Tae.
but how did Yoongi die and why is he
We don't
dead?
know yet. We have to wait.
We don't know yet.
What?
Yeah.
This one was
Find out
only
next
about
week.
Namjoon and Jungkook. And it's set up the story about how Jin goes back in time. But the takeaways from it are Namjoon's in jail, Cookie's dead, Yoongi's dead, Tae's in jail.
Not only was
Jin
Cookie
killed
dead,
Cookie.
but he got killed twice. 3 times.
He just walking and shit.
No, he wasn't walking. We think he fell.
People
we think he fell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
From what?
Well, because the third time that Jin saw him, he didn't run him over this time.
Fell from what? The sky?
Yeah, no, literally, like he just fell on the ground.
What?
And the third time, he still died, but I think he committed suicide. Like
People are connecting it with the Euphoria thing.
And this is all because Jin's selfish ass went to the America. What a little bitch.
What he had to do in the USA? We have nothing here for him.
I'm chalking this all up to Jin being a little bitch. That's what I'm saying.
Well, if you look at the
notes,
notes, there's like a spat happened between them, and like that's why Jin graduated and he left. And like they weren't meeting up, and they weren't as close as they used to be at the beginning. Like if you read the notes that came with all of the albums.
Well, we all know that we didn't, so there's that.
Yeah, that you guys didn't, but we did, and it's okay, Jin. We know you're gonna do it. We know you're gonna get your shit together and figure it out with the cat, okay?
Yes. So bear with us. Our Spark Notes will actually be Spark Notes last time. We just had to... It's always the longest the first time, just like in Harry Potter. Like the Harry Potter, the first movie is so long because you're setting up the universe. So we had to set up the scene for everyone.
Yes. Join us next week for an actual Spark Notes.
For an actual Spark Notes. We wrote your paper this week, but we'll just give you the Spark Notes next week. But that leads me to the next thing I wanted to talk about. Like, this whole theory in BU, which is like Bangtan Universe, like, or BTS Universe, whatever you want to call it. But the BU is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be something that you take away and you make your own theories and you connect things. And I saw that some people were really upset about people connecting the BU theories with actual songs. And that's like the whole point. Like, people are like, well, if you connected to, like, for example, the whole hoopla was about Euphoria. Because everyone's just like, oh, well, it connects to the BU universe in this way because that scene where Jin hits Jungkook, he actually didn't hit him. He fell because in Euphoria, we see him standing at the edge of the building. If you read the notes, it talks about him thinking about like jumping, but then he gets a phone call from Yoongi. So people are connecting the songs, like the solo songs and everything, to the BU universe. And like, that's fine. Like, they're in no way taking away the artistry. And some people think that if you connected with the BU, then you're not giving them credit as artists, and like maybe these are songs.
God.
Yeah, these are songs that are coming from their heart and it has nothing to do with the BU. I think you can see it both ways, because obviously they do connect in some aspect, because if they didn't want you to connect it and have fun with the theories, then they wouldn't have actually put the like music video with all the theories. Like, literally, the music video shows them in the hospital. It shows them running together at the beach. Just like all the short stories and everything. They're all connected. But then there's also, you know, Cookie, who's saying that, like, Euphoria is about youth and young love, which is also true. So if you're looking at it from, like, just a strictly BTS as artist standpoint, yeah, that's what the song is about. But if you're looking at it and having fun and connecting it, then, oh, it's this darker version. I think you can have both connections without taking away from the other. And that's my rant of the week. Like, it doesn't have
But
to
I
be...
feel that, like, reading theories and looking at this stuff, like, it's fun. Like, it makes me want to think, like, did they plan this all out or just made this shit up as they went? Like, how come everything does connect? Like, there's blatantly obvious that things connect in this universe. And not only that, but they themselves said it, that there is like a BTS universe thingy majiggy.
Yeah,
so,
Namjoon has said that they wanted to create a universe similar to Marvel universe.
Yeah, like, it's art. Either way, you take it how you take it. Like, if this is how you feel it connects, then that's how you feel. If you want to feel that the song is strictly about love and happiness, that's great. If you want to feel that the song is about this random boy in this universe who jumped off a building, that's great too. It's whatever you feel. Like, they made this to have fun. Like, obviously, yes, they took their writing and their songs and their personal songs, but they also made it work with the universe. Because if they didn't, they literally wouldn't have a whole book coming out. They wouldn't be putting the notes in the albums, and they wouldn't be creating music videos that follow the storyline of the notes.
Exactly.
Bitch.
I don't know. I just saw
Cue
that and
mic
that just
drop.
really annoyed me, because I'm just like, must we have an issue with everything? Like, I don't think Jungkook's mad. I don't think he's like saying, man, they connected this and now I feel like like a lesser artist because no one is feeling my art and my pain in my song. Like, no.
Jungkook don't care. All he's doing is chilling in the Kakao group chat talking about his laundry.
Talking about Downey.
Cookie's probably reading the webtoon like, damn, did I jump from the building?
Exactly.
Jimin too. Jimin fucking. They specifically said when you're reading the webtoon, do not take screenshots. Jimin said, bet. And he took a screenshot and posted it on Twitter.
Of the next episode that hasn't even been released.
Nice.
Exactly.
Speaking of BTS, Yoongi is going to be featuring on a song with Lee Sora. She's like a legendary Korean singer, and she's never like done a feature with an idol, or I think really anyone before, so it's kind of a big
rapper.
deal. Yeah. So I know Tableau was the one that set up the connection between the two because he's producing the song. So I'm really stoked for it. I'm excited to see, because I know she's more of like a contemporary singer, right? Not really a pop singer.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see.
Yoongi's rap goes really well with female vocals, though.
I agree. You know,
Yeah.
Yoongi's not dead in it or anything.
I know, seriously, he alive and well.
They're all
You're
going to be
alive.
alive at the end. It's going to be fine.
But you know who's not alive and well? Me, because Minho and Key are enlisting this year.
Sorry.
And
that was
I-
louder than I expected.
I knew.
Is this your first bias that's enlisting?
Yeah, this is my first bias that's gonna go away. Do I write letters? Do I send them cake? What do I do?
You just
think you can
ignore
write
it.
letters.
You just ignore it, and then you just pretend that they're just sleeping.
On vacation for 2 years.
But it's nice that, you know, like, at least Anu left in like December, and then now Minho and Key.
I was gonna say this is why Carolina picks the younger bias.
I don't want to go through
I
the
have to deal with
thing.
that.
She's gonna be dead by the time they go into the military.
Okay, well, in other news, we got news that EXID's contracts are about to end, and we don't
like,
know if
we don't know
they're.
what's happening.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
I need to know though. They're like talking with their company, and I know some members are talking to other companies, and I'm like, please just don't break up. Like, don't disband.
I know,
That's all
there's-
I'm asking.
There's so many girl groups that have been disbanding. I don't need EXID to do the same. Like, especially when they're popping off. Their music is so good.
Juno Fine, as I like to call him, performed at the NBA halftime show. He's the first Korean artist to do so. So yes, Sam.
Get that promo.
You did that.
I know.
We love a king. We love a king of first times. Okay.
Congrats to him for doing all this shit. Yeah, what's up?
We love a man on the rise.
Yep. As a JYP representative,
Here we
Got
go.
7, and as a super Agase, my mans. Got 7 just celebrated their 5th anniversary together. Yay! They did their fan meet, which was all like soccer themed, which was super funny because they're not athletic at all, except for Jackson.
I was about to say, except for, the national athlete, but okay.
Exactly. National athlete Jackson. But they celebrated their 5th year together and released a super, super cute video. Made me cry. So yeah, congratulations to Got7. We're here for many, many more years together. I love you.
You have some other news, JYP representative.
Yeah.
Yes, that JYP is coming out with a new girl group. It's called ATEEZ, and I'm so excited. The little video looks so cute of them, and they look adorable. And I know that some people were just like confused, like, well, what type of concept they were gonna do, like if it was gonna be like the whole like girl crush because of Blackpink and things like that, and like G Idol. And from the look of it, I don't know, like it just looked like it was gonna be like a mix. But the girls are super, super cute. It's like 5 of them, I believe, if I did the math right.
Living for a small group, to be honest.
I know, because the trend of it being like 15 at a time, I'm like, I love it. I love seeing all these members, but
let me breathe.
Like, woo.
It takes some time. It
does.
Seriously, takes time. So yeah, so that's exciting. We still don't know when they are actually debuting, but we do know that their like
February
music
10th.
video and everything, it's already.
It's on the 10th, Carolina.
Oh, they did announce it?
February 10th, yeah.
Oh, I didn't read it. My bad. Woo!
Yeah, JYP representative.
Yeah, listen, do you know JYP as a company? We a mess. So it's all right. It's all right. Okay.
It's the concept. It's the concept.
Yeah.
Right, I forgot your staff member.
Yeah.
But as BTS fans, you guys will love that the girl that dances with Jimin and Hobi in one of the trailers is one of the girls debuting.
Yep.
Also, the
She's
girl
so
that
cute.
was one of the girls that played Jungkook's interest, the one that like died in the hospital, her too.
Yep.
Yeah, but the girl that dances, yeah, she's my bias already. I don't know anything about her. But she's my bias.
She was on Mix 9 too.
Oh, okay.
She's so cute.
Great.
I'm so hyped for this.
She got my full
so
support.
For a new girl group.
And
Yes.
then Chaeyeon from iZone, her twin sister, is also in
Yes, I
Yes.
saw that.
Chaerong.
I'm really glad that their name is ITZY. I think that's cute because the rumors were it's going to be like, what, Dananimal? Something that sounded like Danimal.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Lord, no.
I feel like that was probably just to like throw us off. They were like, I know that they're looking at the copyrights now. Let's copyright 50 names, see what happens.
See what happens.
Right.
We'll just pick one randomly.
And smaller news, but still big news. Tiffany, Girls' Generation member, is actually nominated for an iHeartRadio award for best like newcomer or solo newcomer or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, so make sure, like, as of right now, she is winning because I guess it's social media vote. So make sure you go vote for them. Show them that K-pop is alive in the West Side. Yeah.
You're right. There's also this thing called Z-Pop Dream, which we kind of wanted to discuss. They're upcoming boys and girl groups with, I guess, a member from each Asian country, right? Is that like the
I think it's
official
something like that, yeah.
Yes, or like the 5 or 6 major Asian countries. There's one member per like country or something like that. I'm not sure when the debut is, when it's happening, but I just found the concept kind of interesting and cool, and
Yeah, it's kind of like, but yeah, very multicultural. And I know that
exactly.
the guy that created the C-pop Dream thing, he was just like, we kind of just want to make like an Asia, like a unified Asia while doing this. And I'm just like, it's a super cool concept. it's cool to see like different people from like different ethnicities and countries in just one group. So yeah, we're just
I'm
waiting to see what they're gonna do then.
Yeah, I'm waiting too. Because when I was looking at the videos, I was like, okay, the concept seems cool. But then when they were doing like the member reveal videos, I was like, this seems kind of corny. So I really, I really hope it's not like, I really hope it's not a repeat of What's Their Faces.
You're right.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But I'm excited for the concept. It does seem cool. But I really hope that they like bring it and it's not just, we just want.
Yeah, and you know, it's also too like, are they gonna be then like promoting like at music shows?
Yeah, and also if they're trying to make a unified like Asia or group or whatever, will they promote everywhere? Because just trying to make a unified group and then only promote them in Korea as a K-pop group just in Korea really doesn't make sense. Like they should make it.
Yeah.
Also, it hasn't been like signified like what language they're gonna do anything in or what.
Oh, I thought someone said it was Korean.
Is it Korean pop?
Well, I think in everything like that they've been like, it says it's in Korean. It's written in Korean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's why everybody's just like, is this gonna be actually good, or is it gonna be corny and cheesy and bad? Or so it's kind of just like we have to just wait.
Kids Bop.
Yeah.
Kids Bop.
Oh my God, Kids Bop ruins songs.
You know what also ruins things? When they make remakes of things that are already good.
For
example,
our fuckery of the week.
It was released that the amazing, incredible K-drama Strong Woman Do Bong-soo is about to get an American remake, and we don't want it. Take it back. We don't want
it at all.
Okay.
Canceled. Return to sender.
So I want to read the fucking article where it talks about what the receipts is actually going to be about. So the American show is going to be about some military lady. There's going to be like some explosion or something. Her husband like leaves her and then she becomes superhuman. This is apparently what the American version is going to be about.
So not Strong Woman then.
So not Strong Woman whatsoever.
I just don't understand. We've seen this, like, they're already trying to remake, Train to Busan, and they just remade the Masked Singer thing into an American situation. We have The Good Doctor that they remade.
Right. But listen, how are you going to remake something with a lead character named Do Bong-soo that lives in Do Bong Dong? Okay? How you going to do that?
Please enlighten me on how you're going to...
Debbie and how Boston. Maybe they'll make it like that, and she's from Boston.
And how you gonna cast someone as perfect as Park Hyung-sik? Because you're not gonna do it.
You're not gonna be able to.
You're not gonna do it.
And you know what makes me mad too is that whoever they cast for like the male lead, they're gonna cut out all the cute stuff that Hyun-sik
of course, because it's not masculine.
Yeah, like it's just weird because there's a lot of like cultural things that don't line up as far as like U.S. humor or U.S. like use the cutesy things and stuff like that. It's just not gonna make sense.
So that's why, like I was just mad because I'm just like, there's no point in making a remake of it. Just watch the damn original.
One.
There's subtitles. Like, are you uncultured?
They don't want to read.
You can't read subtitles.
Nope, they can't. People that don't like things with subtitles can't read fast.
Like,
this is what I'm gonna say. If you can't at least read the subs, get your American actors to English dub that shit, okay, and put it on TV because it deserves it.
Seriously, it worked for anime.
It does. Sometimes remakes can work if they're made correctly, and we've just seen a trend of like things from different countries being remade for like U.S. audiences, and it's just completely different. It doesn't make sense. Like if you keep it the same and just like kind of maybe like slight changes, like for example, they took Criminal Minds and they remade it into like a Korean drama, and I heard that version is like amazing. And like
same with Suits.
Yeah, Suits, and it can be done. You just have to do it correctly. And I think the U.S. just tries to take ideas and completely change them to things that fit like U.S. standards, and then it just loses the concept in between, and it just doesn't...
like don't even call it like a remake because it's not. It's just
say, like, inspired by or something.
Yeah, you got inspired by the story about this strong woman, okay, and that's it. Like
I don't know. I just think that the U.S. just hasn't had a great track record.
Oh my God, the Min scene.
That's what I'm saying. Like it'll be culturally lost. Like no one, it's not gonna feel the same.
No, they're literally gonna. It's not a remake. It's a whole new whatever. Like
which is I don't know.
Things don't need remakes. Just post the damn thing. Watch the original.
Stop remaking shit and just watch the original version of it because it ain't gonna be the same. Trust me, that cast is unstoppable, unreplaceable.
Especially for something like Do Bong-soo. Like you just gotta watch the original.
Yeah, or if you're
it's not gonna translate
from Do Bong.
if you're gonna remake something, pick something that's able to be remade. Like, you have to pick and choose your battles, and I think this is just one drama that's not gonna come across the same in the US. Like, it just won't be the same.
Anyway, let's get to comebacks, folks.
Woo!
Comeback.
We had good comebacks this
Yes, we
week.
did.
We had some bomb comebacks. First, we're going to start with Astro. Astro came back with a grown-ass concept with the song All Night, and I've been blasting it day in and day out, all night long. It's so grown. Astro is literally that Vine. How old are you? Grown. They are literally that Vine. The album in general is really good. I know
Yes,
I've been
the album
listening
is
to
a really
it.
good album.
There's a song on it called Moonwalk that y'all should listen to. It's like a super 90s like boy band vibe. I love it. The choreo for this is amazing. Again, they said we grown.
Yo, they came out and did like the body rolls and stuff, and I'm like, bro, chill.
There's one with body roll where they're like half on their knees and half not, and I was just
Yes.
like, Moonbin needs to calm down.
Yeah, no, the song is great. The breakdown, though, I love it. Towards the end, and it's like Unmu or something, he's just like, such a good night.
Yeah.
And it's like, I was just, and I had to pause it. I'm like, this mofo did not just try my life like this. He
Have
did
you
not
watched
just
the
try.
live stages of it?
Like, no, I only seen that.
Oh
I
my
only saw the
god.
music
So
video.
when he says that line, he literally grabs Rocky by the neck and is like all in his neck, like he's about to bite his neck or something, and then he looks in the camera and says it, and I'm like,
oh my god, a duo. Wow.
Wow, this is
Wow.
so... I can't.
anyway, Cynthia has some words about this.
Yeah, I just want to say, Astro, I've always enjoyed their music. Their music videos weren't my thing, honestly, because I'm not a cutesy kind of, like, that's not my thing. I don't like cute concepts, honestly. But, unless Tay does it. But, when I saw this music video, I was like, damn, now this is right up my alley.
She low-key biases Moonbin.
Oh my god. What? That's his name?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Moonbin.
I said
Yes.
no, we were literally watching the music video. No, we were watching the live stage, right? Yeah, we were watching the live stage, and I was like, who's the one in the pink hair? And I was like, maybe I can finally find the bias in Astro. And then it was like Kat's back call. She just looked at me like, oh, okay.
And then I said, Moonbin fan cams, here we go.
And then I choked.
But Sana is grown, y'all.
little
He's so
baby.
grown up.
My whole chest hurts.
I remember when he was wearing like overalls and berets, and now look at him.
I'm gonna cry. Like, I hope, like, if KCON has a good lineup, I hope that Astro's a part of it, because if they have a good lineup, I'm gonna go, and like that's the only way I'll be able to see them again. And like, they're so good live. If you haven't seen
really
Astro
are.
live, please go see them. They're
I
so
know.
good.
They're really good, and seeing this concept live is probably gonna be wow.
I'm gonna
I
cry
know.
just for like the nostalgia of just seeing my little baby when he used to have like curly little red hair, and he
Oh
had
my god, stop.
I didn't even know if they had like fan chants. All I heard was screaming. I'm like, you're right.
I mean, it comes across.
Listen, the whole concept is beautiful. Like, the music video was stunning.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yes,
with fucking
that's true,
MJ
too.
with his dad hair. I was there for all of it.
Like the whole music video was shot beautifully. Concept wise, like even the dance move and even the look of it, like with the low lighting and like darker color, like the blues and the purples and stuff. Like, these boys have gone through so much because of like the whole Fantasio thing and all that. So coming back with this full length album and
It's
this type
so
of concept,
good.
it suits them so well, and they did it justice. So this is
Such
A
a good
plus
album
plus.
too. The beats and the kind of artistry is so much darker than what they've done.
Yep.
It took me back. I was like, oh, Astro, what are you doing? But at the same time, I was bopping. I was like, yes.
Yeah, and it's
So
cool.
I'm here
They're
for this
showing like
album.
they're showing their different colors and things like that, and it's good.
Speaking of dark concepts, Min
my
Hyuk
God.
from B2B.
Yes, he came back with a song called. Well, actually, this is his solo
His
debut, right?
yes. With
Yeah.
the song.
Yes, it's his solo debut, and it's called "Yeah." And he stepped away from the whole B2B ballad.
Yes.
And came out here with like just a sexy and powerful bop. And I love that. In like, I know some of the lyrics, he's like, this is like an introduction to my world. And I was just like, honey, all right. But yeah, but I really like in this song that Again, it showed like the versatility of his voice because he does a lot, B2B does a lot of ballads and stuff, but this is a more upbeat song. But I like that when he's rapping, his voice was like super deep, but then when he
his
goes into
singing voice is
it's
so
like this
sweet.
soft like voice, and I'm like,
Him in
how
a
you do
nutshell.
that?
And like there's a line in the song that he's just like skin color, qualification, status, gender, age, like I don't care about that, stuff like that. And I think it's really cool that a lot of idols now are starting to like write and sing and rap more about like acceptance, and like
Yes.
it's really cool to see. And I was really proud because like Carolina said, like I didn't expect him to be like ballady because I knew he was trying to do something different than B2B, but I didn't expect like this. So
yeah, this was like a completely 180 from
Yeah.
like what B2B has been doing.
so your girl is happy.
But all I'm saying is quadruple threat. We love a man that can sing, rap, dance, and act. I love it.
Seriously.
Oh my god.
But yes, Minhyuk really came from my throat, TBH. JB released a OST for a Korean animated show called A Day Before Us, called Be With You. I actually watched the show. It's adorable, but the song is really good. JB, his voice is... So.
I haven't seen the show, but I thought that it was cute. And then, of course, I was just like, yes, my got 7 babies, get your shine on, do all the things.
Get that paycheck.
Get your
Yeah.
shine on.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was an animated series, so when I watched the like music video or whatever of him singing it and they show these little characters, I was like, "Aw!" Like at first I had to like
it's
really
like an
listen because I
anime.
was like, I could have sworn he was singing in Korean, but is this like a Japanese anime? But it was not. It's because they do animation in Korea too. Apparently, I guess I just didn't know that.
Yep, you know.
Yeah, it's a Korean anime. Each episode is like 3 minutes long. It's not even like a...
Oh, nice.
So it's like super short. It's on YouTube. It's adorable. It's cute. It's about like these 2 kids that are like childhood friends and they like have to move in together or something, and then love and shit ensues.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a sports anime. 'Cause they were like running track and stuff, right?
Yeah, they're like a jump, the thing where they jump over the bar, pole vaulting or whatever it is. But my man's voice was gorgeous.
It was perfect for this anime, honestly. I feel it. I felt it.
It made me want to go to sleep, but in like a good way. It was soothing. It's like a white noise in the background, one of those things, like a white noise machine.
Instead of a whale, it's JB.
It's just oh my god. G-Friend came back with a song called Sunrise. It's super good, and the
I'm
music
so
video
proud.
is so pretty.
It sounds so different than their other 800 songs that all sound the same.
I know, Erica.
so
That's what
happy.
I thought too.
Like
I was like, oh my god, I can differentiate this song now.
like I might be being rude because I like them and I saw them perform at KCON and like they're great and I like their music, but like everything just sounded the same to me. So when I heard this, I was like, pause. It's great.
The thing with G-Friend is they have such a distinctive style. I don't think it's that every song sounds the same. I think it just has elements that are similar to one another.
Yeah, and then because we don't like stand them, we don't know which song is which, basically.
Yeah, like that other group, Momo Land. I still can't tell those 2 songs apart until they start singing them, and I'm like, that's the lyrics to the other one, not the other.
But there's a really great song on the album called You're Not Alone that's super good. It's my favorite song in the album. It's a really great album. But what I love of what G-Friend does is they have this like whimsical fantasy vibe to them.
Yes.
Where they make everything, even in their music videos, I noticed like the lighting is like overly brightened because they make everything...
it's like angelic.
Yeah, they make everything look so like mystical and like whimsical and pretty, and I love that about
But at the same time,
G-Friend.
like really like strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they have like such dramatic vocals in this song. And then, with the whole look of the like angelic look and things like that, I was just like, all right, like take me to church, y'all.
And their vocals are so amazing.
Yeah, and their choreography is always on point. Like
And
queens of
their
synchronization.
Yes.
Like they're so good.
Yeah.
And you know what? For this song, like I love that at the beginning it starts like the piano, and then it just changes to that faster beat. Like it does. It just goes piano, 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 boom, changes to the beat, and I'm like, whoa.
I think this is one of my favorite G-Friend songs. This is really good.
Yeah, I liked it too. I enjoyed it a lot.
So moving on to technically not K-pop. Technically Mando Pop. Wavy V, the NCT China line, came out with their Chinese version of Regular. Not gonna lie, extremely disappointed they didn't get an original song, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna look past it, SM. We're gonna look past it.
So we don't have the time.
We're gonna put this on another thing on your hit list, but it's okay. We're gonna look past it because they did the shit, okay? is bomb. This is my favorite version of Regular.
The English version of Regular I still like the best, but this music video though, yes. Lucas did not come here to play, let me tell you. That mofo snatched my ass so quick. But then it was Lucas and then 10 showed up. I'm like, you right? I'm back home. I am back home. This whole unit, like, they're just all fine. Like, they're too powerful. They're too damn powerful.
Right.
But this
China Line
video, China Line is insane. Like, I mean, I saw it coming, but at the same time, I didn't see it coming. You know what I mean? Like,
I would just like to say, how dare y'all make Win-Win, poor Win-Win, do 3 versions of this goddamn song and give him 0.5 seconds of lines in this song. Listen, how you gonna put this Chinese man in a whole China line and not let him sing in Chinese?
I still can't believe that. And you know what? We do have a little clip from our correspondent, Kenzie, who hasn't been on our podcast for a bit.
Oh, she gon'
Oh,
go
yeah,
off.
she was big mad.
This is her ranting about this win-win situation because it's a loss-loss, really.
Good morning. I'm on my way to work, and I have some things to say to you motherfucking people, okay? All right. I just watched the Wavy music video because one of my mutuals on my ATEEZ account was like, she deserves better, and I said, the fuck? What do you mean he deserves better? He's in a whole fucking Chinese unit. But am I surprised that he doesn't have lines? No! No, I'm fucking not! At this point in this child's career, he should just, modeling something else. I'm tired, okay? I'm fucking tired of having to deal with this motherfucking shit. But on another note, I went in and I clicked on that music video and I was so fucking pissed because I was like, if he doesn't have lines, I'm done. I'm not gonna know what to do with myself. But I pressed play and I just couldn't be upset because y'all, that music video was motherfucking good. Like, that was not a music video, that was a whole ass movie. Like, SM spit some cash. Anyways, that music video was so good. If you haven't watched it, you're gonna need to watch it because I think that this version is better than the other version. And that could just be me being biased because both of my biases are in this group. But, like, that wasn't even had anything to do with it because I was watching the other members and I was like, wow, I love y'all.
I agree with you, Kenzie. Girl, you right.
Yeah, no, Kenzie, you're right. She out here. Thank you, Kenzie, for that little message.
I was so upset. I was like, oh my God. I was so excited. I was like, when we gonna get some lines? Because his voice is so pretty. If you watch Chained, the Japanese release, he got a little bit more lines. And it was so good. And I was like, yes, we gonna get a Chinese king coming through. He reminds me of Yixing. I was like, yes, Mini Yixing, get your shit.
SM said, you thought.
SM said, bitch, psych.
Yep. SM was just like, you know what? It's just your part is so iconic. We need you to do it for the 3 versions.
We just need you to go
like,
bust it.
Like,
okay, that's it. We ain't here for Win-Win not getting lines, so get it together. But I am here for Coon with that blonde hair. He looking mighty delicioso.
Coon finally.
He looking like a fine ass filet mignon. I'm just gonna eat it up.
But I'm really excited for this unit, though, to see what they're going to do. Not only because 10 is in it, but because 10 is in it, okay? Like, I miss my mans. I miss them so much.
Speaking whole-ass fluent Mandarin, I was so taken aback. I was like, sir.
Like, is this what you've
I'm
been
not
doing?
surprised. Yeah, I was like, I'm not surprised because SM had you locked up for like 75 years. But like, damn, you come out speaking Mandarin. What else you speaking?
So yes, Wavy. Yes, come out with your wavy lens. We out here with your wavy version.
My little K-hip-hop son Hyon came back with a song called Flower, a coming-of-age song.
He's so adorable still.
It's such a cute song.
Cute.
I loved
really
it. And I love, my favorite line? I'll be fine, doggo.
When he's talking to his dog,
right.
yeah. I love the music video, and it showed like clips of like kids like turning 20 and like coming of age and stuff. And I thought it was super cute. I thought the concept was adorable. And it's crazy to think of Hyon because it's been a crazy year for him. To think that he was just a little baby though, like he was just a kid when all of it was happening. But he's, like, grown so much already in, like, the year and a half that he's been doing everything. And the song was just so sweet. I was just like, yes, look at you in your little puffer jacket. You're so cute.
Puffer jacket.
And the line when he's like, "Yeah, we young and dumb and broke," and I'm like, "Yep, you're right.
Relatable.
It is still true to this day."
I was like, yeah, you're gonna be that way for a while. Maybe not the broke part,
For a while.
but
"Yep."
He ain't broke. He got like a $10,000 chain around.
that's
his
why I
neck.
said not the broke part. But you'll be young and dumb for a minute.
We have another. We have another comeback by our rock queens, Dreamcatcher. Whoop whoop! Came back with "Over the Sky."
Yeah, it's a fan song for their Insomnias, their fan base. It's so cute.
It sounds like a whole anime introduction.
I know. I was saying that. I was like, it's a whole ass anime opening or post anime fight scene song.
Yes,
It's so good.
It's like man, their songs are just so good. Their concept is so good. But I love that. I love Dami's rap in it.
Yeah,
Like,
I love her voice.
Yeah, she was going off, and I'm like, girl, yes, tell me how much you love me. Me too.
Relatable. I can relate to that. I love the beginning. It was like the slow piano, and then of course they came in with that dun, and I was like, ah!
Yes, the guitar riff. I was living. I was just like, oh my god, all my emo years are
Truly.
just
My emo-ness and my K-pop-ness come together in one group.
Stan Dreamcatcher. They're so good.
Yes.
They're
Be an insomnia like the rest of us.
everybody's punk and everybody's rock stage. This is it, okay? Bring it into the K-pop world with you now.
Another comeback, formerly of BAP, Bang Young-gook came back with his single. I'm not sure, how does this pronounce?
Hikikomori.
Hikikomori.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. This MV makes me so happy but so sad all at the same time.
Yeah, that MV was deep.
Basically, the music video is an interpretation, I guess. What I took it as is an interpretation of like his mental state while he was an idol. So like he was happy at times and then he was completely insane at times. Because if you know anything about BAP's past as idols, you know the shit they went through with TS was terrible.
Yeah.
And because he was pushed to his limit so often, he had a lot of anxiety problems, which even caused him to not be able to promote with BAP for a chunk of time because he couldn't be around people, like because he was so anxious. So I think for me, the music video was a showing of like how much toxic stuff, like mentally, was wrong with him in his years of being an idol. Specifically, I don't think he hated being in BAP. I think obviously he loves his members, but I think he hated being with that entertainment company. Obviously, they all do. That's why they all leave in one by one. They drop it like flies.
Yep.
So I think this was a perfect depiction, like, of what was going on in his mind all those years of him being an idol. And it made me cry. I, like, got chills, and I was, like, crying because his acting, first of all, was
It was
unreal.
ridiculous, especially at the end when he's on the table and he's like laughing and then just screams. Like, that was creeped out. I was just like, damn.
Yeah, I was just watching it with my mouth open, like, whoa. Like, it was just, like... And if you follow him on Instagram, too, you see some of his, like, artwork. And I feel like his artwork fits the style of the music video.
He's a very dark individual. And not saying he's dark in the sense that he's, like you know, dark. Like, he hates everything.
Yeah,
but he's very tortured. Like, his soul has been through a lot. And his mental state has been through a lot. So the way he expresses himself through this kind of stuff, it's incredible to see, because I know there's a lot of people that can probably relate to the social anxieties he has and the mental anxieties he has. So I think it was really great that he came out with this kind of song, and I love the song. I love the MV, so I'm super like stoked to see what else he's gonna release. Anyway, so it's time for mini album review, as if we didn't talk about music enough.
Yes.
ATEEZ.
Yes.
Yes.
ATEEZ. My God, this album
ATEEZ
is so good.
Had their first official comeback as a group. They debuted in October, and this is their first comeback since then. They came back with Treasure Episode 2, 0 to 1.
And it's a whole ass bop, the whole album.
The whole album, the whole bop.
The whole bop. It's the whole album. That's it. You go from song number 1 to 5. All good.
The title song is Say My Name, which it took some time to grow on me, because at first I was like, Treasure was like amazing. So how you gonna put out this song after Treasure?
I love
then-
Say My Name. I don't know what you mean.
I know.
Song off that album.
I said it's growing on me. Damn.
No, like as soon as like 2 seconds in, I was like, "That's it. This is it. This is my favorite song that they've ever put out." And even though I barely,
you didn't even know.
I barely became aware of ATEEZ not that long ago, but this song's my favorite song that they put out. Thank you.
I mean, you obviously haven't listened to Pirate King, but
I have, and you were there.
Yo, okay, yeah, no, I still like Pirate King the best, but Say My Name was a really, really,
it is a really great song.
It's an amazing song. Like
I really just want to go
Say my
clubbing.
name,
Like
say my
this is the song I would
name.
put on my way to the club.
You're right. It's catchy. It's very, very strong, and they're so good at doing this concept.
The fucking dance they do, the cart one.
When they go the walking move and
Yeah.
shit, yo, I'm like, okay, y'all look funny, but by the second time, I was like, this good. I'm like,
That's
I need
low
to
key
try
sexy.
this. But it's honestly, the walking move is revolutionary. Okay, that's what it is.
It's the new shoot.
But you know what though? Like the whole concept of this song was really funny because when I was watching the music video for the first time, I was just like, okay, so basically this is like cowboys, but you gotta make it fashion.
Oh my god.
Cowboy
All
will
right.
make it sexy.
But I know in Say My Name, the last chorus, like they had like it's like the breakdown. It's like it's John Ho's high note, and then it's like say my name, say my name, say my
Mingy,
name,
yeah.
and then it's like I'm like, oh my god, drop the bass on me, yes, ATEEZ, do that shit, yo. I was listening to this in the car was the best, like wow.
I was expecting so much from ATEEZ because, of course, their debut was their debut, and then they delivered again with the first comeback. Because sometimes groups that have great debuts, they kind of fall off with their first comeback. It's not as good,
Yeah.
or the expectations a little bit high. So then what they put out isn't it? Nope. ATEEZ said, "You thought we were, bitch, you know us." And then if you watch the live stages, their fans are so loud. Like
Yes,
the fan chants are insane. I'm like, ATEEZ they're the one.
monster rookies.
They really are. Say My Name, like I said, it grew on me. Now it's a bop. I love that shit. And I'm here for all of it. Because, listen, vocals on fleek, rap line on fleek, dance line on fleek.
The leader on fleek.
Not with that though. That
It's
needs to go
very,
away.
very catchy too. It's such a catchy song. And you know what? They do have a lyric that is like my name A to Z, and I'm like, their name is ATEEZ.
Oh my
A
god.
to Z.
Oh
I'm
my
like, wow.
Carolina's mind just
Wow. Mind blown.
But Holla Holla is another song on the album. So
Yes.
good. The performance video is so cool. The cinematography for it is so cool.
The
like the
editing
way
of-
that they go out of frame
Out
and
of
it
frame,
looks all
yes!
3D. I'm like, oh my god, who
Who edited this? Because this is amazing. But Holla Holla I really like too, that they had I think it's a really like it's the first song on the album, and I think it's a really good like intro song. Yeah, and then but in this specific song I love the combo of Mingy's rap, and then it changes to Jungho's vocals, and I felt like that transition was so nice. Like it sounded so
That
nice.
transition happens a lot actually with their two voices that I've noticed.
Yeah.
In one song.
It's because their rap line's really distinct because Mingy has this really deep, dark vocal, and then Hyunjung has this really kind of, it's almost like
great.
I hate that I say it, but like this annoying high-pitched vocal, and it's not annoying, but that's just like the only way I know how to describe it.
There's like a part in the music too, like the instrumental part, that it kind of sounds like it's saying holla holla, like the little like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like a little whistle.
Yeah.
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 It's just like I like it.
I think the same producing team did this one as did the last album, which is like this group of producers and like rappers stuff signed to KQ, and it's a super good like team that they have making music for ATEEZ. So I'm like super excited, and this whole album again fucking filled with motherfucking bops. Like I can't get over this album.
Next on is
Desire, which is my
Love
favorite song.
Desire. Ooh, I thought that this song, like when I first heard it, I was just like, ooh, they giving me a sexy jam.
It is a
and then
sexy
I
jam.
read the lyrics and I'm like, oh, this is a do your best. We're gonna do the best, but sexy. I'm like, oh, okay.
Sexy
When I
version.
first heard it, I was caught off guard with all like the little. I was like, "What is happening?" I was so scared.
They were like, my
No.
desire. And I was like, oh.
Yes. Oh
And
my
and the
God.
lyrics are all like, my desire is for a good education.
For us to be best friends.
Yeah. Like for us to like be good. I'm like, okay, so this is like fighting, but in a sexy song.
Yeah. This is fighting, but make it sexy.
Make it
Sexy. Yes. But I love it. I really like this song. This is my favorite off the
song,
album.
yep.
I
The
was
next
just like,
song is
come through.
Light.
My favorite song.
Speak your truth, girl. Go ahead.
I just thought it was really pretty. Like there's a bunch of like if you listen to like the backing, there's like a bunch of really pretty runs. And like Maknae, what's his name? Jungho?
Jungho.
Yes, I'm learning. Okay, there's like this his voice. There's this high note that he does, like in the midst of someone else just like singing.
Yes.
And I was just like, oh my god. Like it's just really pretty.
is.
And I'm a sucker for really pretty songs. And I just think
I agree that like it was really pretty and it shows like a different side of them because what we've seen from ATEEZ is very strong, powerful concepts, and this is like a ballad,
which is probably why I liked
but
it.
like a slower song from them, and it was like just showcasing more like the vocal side and things like that. And it was such like a sweet song too,
Yes.
and I'm just so for it. But you're right, my man's Jungho sounding like a whole angel. You are correct.
He's such a tiny little nugget, but he
I know, but so powerful.
sings like a powerful Greek god. I love it.
But you know what, too? In Light, I really like that they have this lyric that it says, we only exist to make each other brighter.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God,
Yes.
this is beautiful.
I wrote that down. It was so
This
pretty.
is beautiful, ATEEZ. Like, I'm already whipped for this group so
Same.
badly.
Same.
It's
So
insane.
sad. It's so sad how fast
It happened so quick. I'm like, wow. He side-eyed me and slapped me in the face and threw me under a bus. I'm like, you're right.
Oh my god.
Strapped her onto a rocket and like lit it. Like, okay, bye.
Yep.
But the last song in the album is called Promise.
My second favorite song.
Oh,
It's so sweet. It's so good.
it is. And I love it. It's like no one is gonna take you down. Like ATEEZ will forever be with you and will help you. And I'm like, honey,
They
it's
always
only
gotta
your
bring the
first
emo
comeback.
hours.
Right? It's always
It's
the
only
last
your
song
first
on the
comeback,
album,
and
too.
you already got me whipped. You already know.
Oh my
I know,
god.
right? You already know. Even though I hate the fandom name, Atiny is so ugly.
It's so
But,
good.
you know,
That's so
we
gross.
could have been called Treasures.
There
y'all.
could have been
Here
so
we
many
are.
other options. It's so good.
Literally Treasures, girl. One of the
Yeah.
names was Treasures, and they
I
chose
know.
Atiny's.
So it's
ATEEZ.
So it's A-teeny.
Atiny.
I thought it was
We're
like
18 fandom.
Okay, I thought it was A-tiny, and either way, I'm like, this is so nasty. Who was the like
it's
executive decision on
A-teenies.
this?
They were like, Atiny's, we love you. Every time I'm like, we could have been named Treasures, y'all.
Yeah.
Here we are, Atiny's.
Played.
A-teenies. What does that even mean? Like, there's always a meaning behind the name.
It's like ATEEZ and you or something like that, or it was something like that.
It's such a bad name, but I mean, we're gonna have to roll with it.
I know. They're going to be like, I love you, Atiny's. And I'll be like, yeah, I fucking hate this.
It's gonna be like Carolina with like the Fanda for Agastas was green and she fucking hated green. Now she's like,
Yes.
green.
Nah, I still don't like green like that, but
It's
But
still
you
in your
know,
Twitter
I've-
bio and name.
It's
Oh,
like
well,
me.
yeah.
It's like me. I'm a BTS stan, but I hate calling myself an ARMY. But as soon as they're like ARMYs, I'm like, yes! Yes!
Adorable representative MCs for youth.
Stan ATEEZ, this album is really, really good. Very,
good.
I mean, so well put. Like,
I love a good
Bob's-
hard group, you know.
If you're
Yeah.
curious, I have 2 biases and 2 bias records. That's how much
That's how it's
pain this
going.
group will put you through.
for me, I found out my bias, but honestly, I really like could have changed. Maybe no, they're not. But I do have two bias records, so there we go, and that never usually happens.
I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm just here
Erica's
enjoying
trying
the
not to get
music.
into them because they're about to come to the States.
And she said,
And she's trying not to spend the coins. But then me and Carolina are like, where we going?
Yep.
I will say though, after I went through my ATEEZ journey, and Kat was talking about how they're gonna come here soon and have like that VIP shit. And I literally for a second I was like, you know what? I mean, I could. And I was like, Cynthia, stop it! You can't. You have the groups you have written down on your damn
But
vision
you didn't
board.
stand them when you did your vision board. So if
Yeah,
you would
you
have
But
stand
then I
them,
would have to take one out.
but if you stand them
Nah, you
before
just
you
add
did your
them.
vision
That's
board, would
seven.
you put them on there?
Come back. to me.
Exactly.
Come back
Ooh,
to
there
me.
it is. That's
You'll
all.
see.
That silence right there said yes. It screamed at me yes.
But I'd rather
That
see
was
like
it.
Stray Kids. I'd rather see like they say
But
obviously.
¿por qué no los dos?
Because I'm trying to save that coin so I can see BTS 7
Okay,
times.
but you still gonna go see
in 4
BTS
countries.
no matter what. You can buy a $50 ticket to see ATEEZ. It doesn't have to be the full $100 one.
No, I would want to meet them. The fuck if I had that
Okay,
chance.
you right.
This is where we
This is our
fuck
downfall.
up. This
This
is where
is
we
our
fuck
downfall.
up.
No, listen. When you guys are always like, "Yeah, just buy a cheap ticket," I'm like, "But I don't want to. I want to be front row."
Yeah,
That's
like, you can't
it.
just buy it.
So this is our downfall because guess what? We bought cheap tickets for Red Velvet and look what happened. We can't go. We can't go.
We can't
And this is what happened. I bet
The
you we would have
universe.
gotten. If we would have gotten the P1, we would have gotten tickets for Friday. We could have gone to the show, everything.
Yep.
So let's finish off this week with songs of the week. What are we feeling, Cynthia?
Oasis by 24K.
Oh,
wow.
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 Okay,
Dang.
listen. I high key love 24K. I just don't know anything
Same.
about them. We just love their music. Their music, it could just go so
Feel it.
good.
And I know there's an extra fine member named Corey. Anyway,
So I can't
right.
get into them until Kat gets into them, so she can tell me about them.
I got you. I got a whole day off tomorrow. My song of the week is Hot Pink by EXID.
Yes. Nice.
Everybody knows Hit Me.
My song of the week is Face by GOT7.
Of course.
I've been listening to it a lot. I miss them.
Sorry. That was my rendition of things. Sorry.
Wow.
My song of the week is Astro All Night because it's such a bop.
Yes.
And my baby,
Yes.
support Astro, please. I need to get their win on this song. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
and
know.
also, final words. Everyone, please support the boys of YG Treasure Box. I know that YG is a scum of the earth, but those boys deserve love. And we still got 2 members that need to be announced. And I'm still going to cry on the inside because it's only 7 of them.
Also,
Oh my God.
not to be an army, but you know.
TXT.
I'm just saying. Stand
Please
our
support
babies.
them.
Support them. There's another countdown, so be on the lookout. Look out. Wednesday.
We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't
It's
know.
probably an MVT.
Is
then,
it a
let's be
teaser?
real.
Is it a member? We don't know.
Also, next week is the finale of Under 19, so whatever group debuts, make sure you support them as well.
Support all the babies, the new generation. Please, please, please.
And that was our stand corner.
Yeah.
Next generation group stand corner. So whether you are fulfilling your life with K-pop or listening to ATEEZ's new album, make sure you always
Fangirl on.